Do you know the best way to play this combination for one loser? Well, if you give an answer, then you're wrong, because this depends on the rest of the hand. If this looks familiar to you, then it's probably because I shared a very similar holding from the mixed APBF when I played against Australia in the third round robin. And for that, I advocated playing for the double finesse, which is what I did and was how I earned like 10 nims or so. So this suit combination is actually from a hand from the APEC Korea tournament that I played earlier in June. And this was a whole hand. So my partner for that tournament shared with me that she wasn't super sure like what the best way to play the hand was. So yeah, let's look into it. So basically, there's two main options here. Well, I mean, there's really only two options here. One is you cash the ace of spades and hope that spades break, or like a singleton honor drops. So that works 10 out of 16 of the time. Basically, it works all the time except when there's king queen small or king queen small small on either side. There's 6 of the 16 cases. There's 16 cases because there's 2 to the power 4 ways that the spades can be split, because there's 4 spades missing, so they can either be with north or they can be with south. Now for the double finesse. So first of all, the double finesse, like before, it works more often than cashing the ace. This is because so if you compare both cases always fail if there's king queen small or king queen small small with the south hand. But the only time other than that where the double finesse would fail is when south holds exactly king queen stiff, which means that the double finesse will work for 12 out of 16 of cases. But that doesn't mean that the double finesse is better, because in order to do the double finesse, you need entries to the west hand. And here, we have one obvious entry, which is the jack of diamonds, and the second possible entry would be roughing a diamond. In order to rough a diamond, you still need diamonds to break, which is not that straightforward. So let's calculate the odds. So if you play a diamond to the jack and then you play a spade up and north contributes an honor, you are instantly making. So that will happen whenever north has king queen stiff or singleton honor. So that would be 3 cases where you instantly make. Any other time, north should play small and you should play the 10 or the jack. And if the 10 or jack holds and south plays a card, which is not the king or queen, and you win a trick, then you instantly make, because now you just need to cash the ace and lose a spade. So that will happen whenever north has king queen small, which is 2 cases. If you play small to the 10 and south doesn't have any spades, then now you don't quite have the entries to take another finesse, because your only other entry now is to rough a diamond. And I say you rough small and then you play the 9, north can now insert an honor and you have to lose 2 spades. So you can't catch king queen 4 card on side. And note that it doesn't help to play the 9 of spades first, because if you play the 9 of spades, then north can just insert the king or the queen and you win it with the ace, and then you just don't have another entry to catch the 8 and 7 of spades. If north plays small and south wins with an honor, then you have to get back in to do another double finesse. And if south has like king queen stiff or king queen small, then you are always not making no matter what you do. I mean, assuming you take a double finesse. But for the rest of the cases, so that would be minus 3 cases for. So that would be for the. So if we exclude king queen small small, and king queen stiff with south, as well as singleton or doubleton, singleton stiff honor or doubleton stiff honors with north, that would be 7 cases in total. So there's 9 cases left where north contributes a small card and south wins with an honor. Then, and you still have a chance of making a contract. Then you need to be able to get into the west hand again by roughing a diamond. And For those cases stated earlier, if North played low and the double finesse is working, then North has the other remaining honor. And so what we need is for North to have at least 3 diamonds. So basically there's 7 diamonds missing, so there's 2 to the power of 7, which is 128 ways for diamonds to be distributed. So we need North to have 3, 4, or 5 diamonds. If North has 6, then I think we're going to get roughed by South if South has another small card. Kind of small chances, but I guess maybe we should take it into account. We'll see how the calculation goes. So for North to have 3 cards, we have 7 choose 3, which is 35. And for North to have 4 cards is also 35, because 7 choose 3 and 7 choose 4 is the same thing. And for North to have 5 cards, there are 7 choose 5 ways, which is 21. So in total, we have 35 plus 35 plus 21, which is 91 out of the 1 to 8 ways. That's something like 3/4 of the time. So there's 4 cases where we always go down, and 3 of them, like King, Queen, or King or Queen stiff, where we always make. So for the remaining 9 cases, we make about 3/4 of the time. So if you do the math, then it's 3/4 of 9, which is about 6.75, plus the 3, so it's 9.75 out of 16 cases where doing the double finesse works. Of course, this math is a bit of an estimation, and the numbers seem really close, but remember that we already bumped up the number to 3/4. It was originally 91 out of 1 to 8, and if we want to be really specific, then we should count in the 6 1 diamond breaks, which is 7 out of 1 to 8, times the chance of South having singleton honor, because that's when they would have won with an honor, and then they can't rough the 2nd diamond or the 3rd diamond. Yeah, so that if you add that, then it's still less than 1 case out of the 1 to 8, because it's about 2 cases out of 16, 1 8, and you have 7 out of 1 to 8 cases. So that's at most 92 out of 1 to 8, still less than 3/4. Yeah, so for this particular hand, it's actually better to cash the ace of spades than to take the double finesse. So the moral of the story is how you play a suit depends on not just the suit, but the whole hand. Hope you enjoyed this, and see you next time. Bye!